S4B, which is part of Onward Homes, is a private finance initiative based in an area of Brunswick, and we are running on behalf of Manchester City Council. We manage the properties and we do house building and refurbishment. This has been a real change for us in view of lockdown in terms of how we deliver our services, because majority of our services are being run on a face-to-face basis. Instead of thinking about working in a physical space, in a room, now we've got to think about how we can actually contact and communicate with each other at a virtual distance and also a safe way. What we've realised about this situation is about how we can work cohesively within our own communities. One of the things that we've been able to do, even though we're under shutdown, is to celebrate VE Day. And normally we would have a large event and a tea party or various other things, but we knew that we couldn't do that. And how could we do it safely? Our scheme manager, Donna, came up with the idea of creating a goodie bag with lots of different things and items in there, such as food and biscuits and a ration book, just to remind them that, you know, we're still thinking of them. And it was really, really well received. The other way that we've been able to support others is via a number of different types of initiatives that we've built up before lockdown. And it's been great to see the feedback that we've received about that.
Despite the lockdown, allotments were right at the beginning allowed to be a form of exercise, and the local people who've got plots here have really taken that to heart, especially people who haven't got gardens or so live in flats or just have a balcony. There are no facilities locally for growing vegetables or fruits or flowers. There are some community spaces, but there's nothing there people can individually grow their own vegetables.
It's great, people can space themselves out. They've got plenty of sunshine hours to come, so it doesn't have to be crowded at all. Just for an hour or two, they're in the countryside. Been great working with S4B, they've helped us out a lot. You know, if we were looking for a bit of expertise or a bit of practical help, they've supplied it.
Recently they've given us a grant to buy extra tools. They've also gifted us the porter cabin, and they constantly are involved in doing things and helping us to improve the site.
Lockdown has increased our reach in terms of what we're able to do. We've actually been able to work quite strongly with our Brunswick Parish Church, the local church, with the Positive Steps groups that they're set up there. One of those examples is via the Brunswick Bistro, where they're actually providing hot meals 5 times a week for older residents in the area.
Positive Steps provide activities for people in the local community. Basically what we try and do is cover issues around mental health and around poverty and that kind of thing. S4B have supported us financially and sometimes just a physical body being there to help out with events. The effects of lockdown have been, it's been quite hard on the project because we're used to having at least maybe 200 people a week come through our doors to access different activities. By way of support from S4B, we've had to try and adjust around what it is that we think that the community might need and how we can support that. We've become a really important part of the community, the Positive Steps project and the organisations that bring quality to the project. And I think without the Positive Steps project and without the support from other organisations such as S4B, I think it would be a great loss to the community.
What we hope to do is that we can carry on working cohesively together, and we are working more with those community groups and organisations around us, so that as we prepare to come out of lockdown, we can hopefully build something better for the future.